The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the Big 10, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Marks. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They're bringing heat. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there, because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result, a fresh set of downs for the offense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's Morton. He's got it on the move. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. No, don't run right into a zone defender.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. You don't see this very often. An early onside kick when you have the lead. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail now.
He leaves it with the back. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Wants to throw on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, what a good job by the pass rush, getting to the QB and putting the lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You got to get quarterback hits.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working in those critical down distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Looking for a crease to the left. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 6, USC 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Pocket starts to collapse. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Touchdown, USC! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He's got the tight end. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
On second down, looking again to throw. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time he's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Red Raiders get enough for the 1st down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Got it behind the line. It's Brooks. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Loss on 1st down. Increase the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They want to get the ball right back here in the 1st half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about the philosophy of this team? Aggressive, aggressive, and more aggressive. You got the lead. You're winning, right? And you don't have to kick an onside. But I'm kicking an onside. And they get it. Nice aggressive mindset, and it's rewarded.
The throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Texas Tech 14.
The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Number 96 set to kick this one off.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Time to take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Makes the grab. It's Hudson. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted. intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Running back searching for a hole. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Might as well stick with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Backed up at their own 13-yard line. It's first down.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback will audible. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. That's reeled in, it's Marks. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield here.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. He'll try to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
And he makes the extra point.
Texas Tech, 21, USC, 14.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds the tight end. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game, and they need him to make plays now, a 2-minute situation, to pull this one out. He's got the talent to do it. Let's find out what he does.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need it.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score.
He's going to let it go. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the catch at the 10. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch. Here comes the 2-point try. Snapped it in the shotgun. Quarterback moving. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. How about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going. And he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
And the extra point is good, but that's just a little window dressing, and the game is over. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort now.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
The Mustangs get enough to move the chains.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
The sure hand, it's Smith. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
The give to the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Cowboys in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to pass. It's Bowman. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, going up top. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 25. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Makes the catch. It's Bailey. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he's dragged down.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. When you used to be able to make that play years ago.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, SMU!
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. Running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Got a man, it's Schultz. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. To the air, it's Bowman. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got to key on him and at least have two people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
On second down, he'll fire. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Gonna run it. It's Gordon. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Bowman. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Balls at the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Coming after it. And the ball's on the ground. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Speeding down the left side. The 40, the 30, the 20, 10. And a great return on the play before they're finally able to bring.
What an outstanding job by that guy. Ball's on the ground. He finds it. He scoops it up, and he's not thinking, hey, I'm just going to go down. I'm going to go out of bounds. I'm trying to score. He's got a convoy. He's got people trying to help block for him. He ended up getting tackled, but not before going all the way to the other side of the field and now setting his offense up in great real estate.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Smith takes the handoff. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Running toward the tape. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They want that clock to run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the fourth quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Right back to the well. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the... Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 15. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Smith. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Little touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Just flip with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it again. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Tackle is made after the first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown Mustangs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, and they no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be... Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions. And one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinator...
And he's running in the open. He's at the 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try the run. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying play action. Feeling some heat. And he made the grab with enough. But not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Raiola. On the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Snap it to the back. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Husker.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
About to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. On the ground, it's Singleton. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got him downfield. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Fair catch, called for and made. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Release to the back. Got his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. Give to the single back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job getting the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. Stopped after making the catch.
Yeah, and you you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They're going to throw it again. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Huskers have taken it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Going for 6. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? You're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. Takes a handoff. It's Singleton. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Leaves it with the running back. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Back to throw, it's Allard. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he's looking downfield. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cornhuskers! For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, If I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Nebraska 14.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half.
Set to kick off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pick up, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Singleton. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. The sure hands, it's Singleton. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can do it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught near the sticks. It's Fedone. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska! That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Aller. Trying to get to him. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here.
Nebraska, 21. Penn State, 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. He's taking the shot. Makes the grab down the left side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. A designed run for the quarterback. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Here's the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to pass, it's Aller. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ready to go back to work on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the ball.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a 1-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback takes a knee. The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Going for a big play right off the bat. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
And these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Going to the ground. On the move at the 30. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, looking to pass. Finds his man enough for the first. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
This is a receiver that is so good at running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Trying to find his man on first down. Going over the top. He's got it down the right side. All kinds of running room.
Did y'all see that shit, cuz? Why did that shit just have me stuck on the fucking... What was that, cuz? Oh.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line.
He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long, and there's a lot to go through for a quarterback, and I'm setting my protections, and I got to understand my receivers getting to the sticks, but I also can't forget I got to get those feet set. That way the ball doesn't sail on me or the ball's a little bit more accurate. You could tell he was more worried about the situation and forgot about his feet.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Off play action. Fires left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for.
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Colorado 7.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They'll line up to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They want to get the ball right back here in the 1st half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team They've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Buckeyes may be leaders in the modern game, but this has an old-school, vintage Buckeye feel to it when they hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's got his man. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Feeling some heat. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
This offense has a second down play. Back to the air one more time. Got his man downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to pass on second down. A strike downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but to play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. From the gun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Slams ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's third and goal from the 1. Trying to slam in. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. They're bringing heat.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
And this defense is going to have its ears pinned back on 3rd and long from the 1. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if they're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to beat the D deep. Pulls it in on the left. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he got loose, it was all over.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football. Try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
No good. That keeps the score. Ohio State 35, Colorado 7.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. One more snap coming before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
With the carry, it's the run back. Gain of 4. Brings up second down.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ibuka. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. The ball pops out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man quickly. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Spits it out to the back. It's complete on the right side. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Colorado!
Yeah, and he did a really good job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a chance to run down the field. He runs the real route. He's open, throws a strike, gets in for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
14.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Now on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Now the play fake. Fires and picked off. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros.
Touchdown, Bucks! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point up. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. We can build throughout the season.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ballard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going up top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
After the incompletion, it's second down. The play action fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong that you can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Getting some heat.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last two plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on fourth down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there, get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
The quick out. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion, but was denied. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First down for this offense. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw. It's Sanders. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Wants to throw on second down. He's got an open man. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We've got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie.
So as big as that touchdown was, equally as big, converting this 2-point attempt and making it a 1-score game. Looking to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. Coming out with it, it's Ballard. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Dumps it to the back. This time he's got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. At midfield, he's got room. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. At the 20, he's got space. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it.
I feel like I should have won that game, cuz. I'm about to be back all conference or fucking again, like.
Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack at the very first play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. A first down for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. Might as well give it to him again. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Fighting off the defender. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
How about that way to start a game? They didn't even attempt to throw. They just ran it meticulously down the field, and that guy caps off a beautiful start to this game with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Going to the run, it's Brown. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Lining up to add another. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the first. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Makes the grab over the middle. The ball squirts free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down. Defense gets the ball back for its own.
Yeah, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On second down, just keeps firing. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the sling.
Going to the running game. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Bulldozes him. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Let's go. When you see snot bubbles coming out of the offensive player, you know it was a good lick. The Mike linebacker sits right in the middle of the field, ready to roll, ready to lay the hammer.
To the air, it's Sanders. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I love the idea on offense here. Let's go to the quick passing game, right? Let's get it in and out of the hands of our quarterback quickly. You got to make sure you're throwing completion.
It's still third and goal. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes. On to attempt to try. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Offense set on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacy. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Brown has it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going. Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. To the air, it's Shuck. He's right on target. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to move it through the air. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Colorado 14, Louisville 10.
The Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll open the second half with a run. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Colorado! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Back to pass, it's Shuck. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Finds his man. It's Lacey.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Give to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. To throw, it's Shuck. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Buying some time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the ground with the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. Colorado 21, Louisville 17.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
To the air, it's Sanders. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Lacy.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And he can't find anyone. Down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Using his feet to buy time. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. I don't think the pressure's going to get to these guys. This is when it's fun. Late in the game, down 1 score, gotta have it right now. With the catch, it's Lacy. Finds a crease at the 20. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They want to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Louisville! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath?
Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out. You know, there's no real reason to